Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com, and today we are going to do a quick unboxing and quick review of Karbonn Titanium S5. Here we have the package with us, and this is how the retail package will look like when you buy this phone. This package looks pretty good in terms of the overall design. As you can see, it looks quite premium. You have a nice S5 written over here. On this side you have some features mentioned for the device, like Wi-Fi, 3G. It does have proximity sensor and the acceleration sensors, and it is a dual SIM phone. On the back side you have the photo of the phone, and it is a quad core phone. It has a quad core processor inside, and here we have some other specification listed that it is a 1.2 GHz quad core processor phone, and the display size is 5 inch. It is a QHD display, and 1 GB of RAM, 4 GB of internal storage, 2000 mAh battery. The rear camera is 8 megapixel with LED flash, and the front camera is a 2 megapixel camera, and the version of Android running is 4.1. Unbox this device and let me show you what all comes within the package. So let's open the box and let's see what we have in the package. First thing which we get in the box is the Karbonn S5 Titanium. The device, in terms of the look and feel, looks quite premium. It has a glossy back, edges are also glossy, and the front glass is also quite catchy to the fingerprints. So we will come on to the phone later on. Let's take a look what we have in the package. So this is not the complete package contents which we have right now, but just to give you an overview, that you get the micro USB cable, universal USB wall charger. Within the package you also get the Karbonn booklet, which actually tells you about the service center list of Karbonn across India, and you get a user guide as well over here. You also get the headphones within the package, but we don't have them now. So we have already inserted the battery into the device, and let me just show you the device from the back side. So here we have the 2000 mAh battery, the SIM card slot for the 3G SIM and the 2G SIM, and you have a micro SD memory card slot as well, which can support micro SD memory card up to 32 GB maximum. Here you have the 8 megapixel camera with LED flash. Here you have the loudspeaker, which is pretty loud, and we have tested it. So the back cover is again plastic in nature and glossy. It does look quite premium, but it is again very much attractive to the fingerprints. It's the fingerprints very easily. This side we have the 5-inch QHD display. The resolution of this display is 540 into 960 pixels, and it gives you a pixel density of around 220 pixels per inch over 5 inch of display diagonal. And if we talk about the protection of the front glass, there is no protection at all. It is a normal glass display which you see over here. As far as the display is concerned, the display is pretty good in terms of the viewing angles as well as in terms of the pixelation. I do not notice any pixelation on this screen, even if I move the device this much closer to the camera, as you can see. So the resolution is pretty good. It is again high definition resolution which we get on this device, and this is how the notification center look like. If we take a look over the lock screen, this is how the lock screen look like. You can launch Google Now directly from the lock screen. You can unlock the device and you can launch the camera as well directly from here, and you do get the indication for the time and day on the lock screen itself. Let me just give you a hardware overview of the device before we go further on. You have the 8 megapixel camera with LED flash. On this side you have nothing apart from the volume rocker, as you can see over here. It again gives you good amount of feedback, a little bit difficult to press sometimes, but again okay. And on the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack. Here you have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging. So micro USB port is not at the bottom. There is nothing at the bottom apart from a mic, which is a primary mic over here. As you can see, you have the touch capacitor buttons on the body of the phone, and on this side you have the power and sleep key, as you can see on the top, which is again quite accessible if you fold it like this or if you hold it like this. So you can access the power and sleep key very easily. And here you have the front camera, which is a fixed focus camera. It is a 2 megapixel camera. Here you have some proximity sensors, as you can see. Have the earpiece over here, which is the build quality of the phone is concerned. The phone is pretty good in terms of the build quality, although it is plastic at the back and you have glass at the front, but it again feels pretty good when you hold the device. And the Karbonn has actually used good quality of plastic while manufacturing this phone. As the form factor is concerned, because of the rounded edges of the phone, it becomes quite easy to hold this device into one hand, and again it won't slip out of your hand because this. So the overall interface on this device, after unlocking it, I see most of it is stock Android. I do not see much customizations as far as the interface is concerned. You have 5 home screen which you cannot increase or decrease, and let me just go to the settings to show you the version of Android is 4.1.2 to be exact, Jelly Bean out of the box on this device. And if we take a look over the storage, let me just take a look over the storage. So under the storage front, you have 4 GB of internal memory, and out of which around 1.40 GB is actually available for the pre-installed applications and other data. So the amount of internal storage memory which is available to the user is 1.41 GB, and out of which around 1.39 GB is actually available. And you do have the option to insert a SD card, and that this device does support installing applications on this. So this device has around 1 GB of RAM, and out of which around 314 MB is used, and 521 MB is free, and the device is fairly responsive and fast enough. And if we go back and show you the display, as far as the display is concerned, you do have the normal brightness, and you can also have the automatic brightness enabled on this device. So this is how the phone dialer looks like, and the keys are pretty big to type, so there is no problem as far as the keys are concerned on the keypad, and you can always hide it like this. As far as the video call option is concerned, I do not see any video call option for any specific contact. We have the messaging application. The messaging application is again very much similar to the stock Android, but there are little amount of customization which they have actually done. So you can type a message and then select the SIM 1, either you would like to send it from the SIM 1 or SIM 2, and the keyboard is quite big as well to type with, and the keys are again quite nicely spaced out. There should not be any problem as far as the typing is concerned on this device. We have been using this device for more than a month now, and there was no problem as far as the typing is concerned. You also get the dual SIM settings option in this particular device, so that you can configure which card would you like to use for calling and which one would you like to use for data. Weather in New Delhi.
It's 113 degrees and clear in New Delhi.
So the Google Now also is supported on this device, so there is no problem as far as the Google Now is concerned. So the portable Wi-Fi hotspot option is also there. You can use Bluetooth tethering on this device, and you can also use USB tethering, as you can see over here, to share the internet from this device to a PC. And if we go into the settings for the sound, we will see that you can assign a different ringtone for the SIM card 1 and for the SIM card 2, which you can change. And as far as the sound enhancement options are concerned, I do not see any other sound enhancement for enhancing the sound through the headphones or through the loudspeaker on this device. So this is how the notification center look like on this device. You do have the toggles for the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, data, brightness and rotation, so which is again pretty good, and I do not see much more toggles apart from these. So these are the all toggles which you can have. You cannot add more toggles in it. As far as the quality of the pictures which you will take from this device in the normal light or low light is concerned, there is one photo which I have taken in the normal indoor light, and the photo comes out to be pretty good in terms of the overall colors if we talk about, and the clarity of the object is also pretty nice in this photo. We do have some other photos as well in which you can actually see the object. However, I do see some amount of noise, especially in the photos which I have captured in indoor light from the back camera on this device, which is an 8 megapixel camera. As you can see over here, if you actually zoom these photos, you will see the amount of noise which is there in these photos. The overall quality of colors is pretty good when it comes to taking photos in low light. As far as macro photos are concerned, macro photos are pretty clear and crisp, but again I can see little amount of noise in the macro photos as well. So here we have the browser of the device, and it is a stock Android browser which we see on Android 4.2 devices. I do not see any new options or customization as far as the browser is concerned. And if I talk about kinetic scrolling, there is no problem with the kinetic scrolling as such. And let me just see whether this device is capable of playing videos within the web page, the YouTube videos. And before that, let me just try pinch to zoom. Pinch to zoom is quite fluid, if not very fast on this device, and the rendering of the text is quite precise and clear, quite crisp actually. So double tap to zoom works pretty fine as well without any issues. So I do not notice any kind of problem with the browsing on this device. and you do have the option of doing incognito mode browsing, so you can visit website using the browser on this device and it will not record the history of the web pages which you have visited in that mode. As you can see here, we have a YouTube video, and let's try to play this video to see whether this video gets played within the browser or in the application. So it is right now loading within the browser web page. So as far as the YouTube videos which are embedded on a web page, you can watch them within the browser. It will not open another application, and let's wait till the time it buffers the video. So the video has been started playing, as you can see, and you can always take it to the full screen mode in case you want to watch it, and go back to the browser mode once you are done watching the video, and you will still be on the same web page which you are browsing in the browser. That's all from us as far as the quick unboxing and initial review of the Karbonn S5 Titanium is concerned. We like this device. We will come up with detailed video reviews of this device, including the full video review, the camera review, benchmark review, as well as the gaming review. So stay tuned for that. Do let us know if you have any specific questions on this device. We would love to help you. Thanks for watching this video. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below, or you can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.